welcome to Sale in the historic county of Cheshire. It's now part of Greater Manchester. The first Lollipop lady started getting children safely across busy streets here in the UK in 1937, and then a little event called the Second World War got in the way. The program really got going in the late 60s and early 70s. Its real name is the UK School Crossing Patrol, and the name Lollipop Man or Lollipop Lady was coined by a dummy. That's right, Charlie and his ventriloquist friend John Boucher. They would visit schools teaching children how to cross the road safely. Now around that same time in 1970, a lady here in Sale started lollipopping. She's the longest serving lollipop lady who's still on the job. She's seen 2 monarchs and 12 prime ministers come and go. But a quarter of those prime ministers were in the past year.
Right, sweetheart. Okay. Bye, girl. Yeah. Hang on. Right, sweetheart. See you, darling. Right, sweetheart. I will.
I'm here with Heather Morris. Heather Morris has been a lollipop lady for 53 years. Heather, I can't do anything for 53 years. I can't even get a breakfast routine going. How have you managed to be a lollipop lady for 53 years?
Well, it's nearly 53. It's not quite 53. I don't want people to think it's not till November 53.
1970, 53 years ago, the Beatles put out their last album. Do you have a favorite Beatles song?
Not really, no.
Congratulations, officially.
No.
So it's not Drive My Car.
No.
I thought it might be Drive My Car.
No.
So Heather wasn't off very often. When she was off, it was because she was training other lollipop people to do the job. But every time there was a new person that came to cross the road, they would stand in the middle and wait for the children to cross, and nobody would cross because they were waiting for Heather to say, well, for the other person to say, right, sweethearts, and when they didn't, children just stood there bewildered because they had no idea to cross the road until they said, well, cross then, and then they all scuttled off to school.
Right, sweetheart. Bye, darling.
And I hear you met the King.
Yes, he was Prince Charles then.
Prince Charles.
Yes.
Right.
I went and got an MBE.
You have an MBE.
I have an MBE.
Amazing.
Yes.
Can we see it?
Yes.
I've never met somebody with it. What do you call somebody that has an MBE?
Just an MBE.
I've never met a king.
Oh, he was lovely.
I've met a few queens.
Yes. Right, sweetheart. Bye. Bye, sweetheart.
Heather, are the drivers usually well behaved?
Oh, yes. You have the odd
No
one.
speeding.
Oh, gosh, some of them.
I guess Suella Braverman hasn't been around.
Who?
1970, the number 1 most popular car was the Ford Cortina. Have you ever seen one of those?
We had one.
You had a Ford Cortina.
Yes.
What color was it?
Black.
Black.
Yes.
That's a fancy car.
I know. My husband was into cars.
Is everybody wearing their seatbelt?
Not everyone.
So Rishi might have been by.
Yeah.
Well wishers.
Yes.
Heather, how did you get started at lollipopping?
I lived next door but one to the school that was up the road from where I lived, just up the road.
Thank you.
And the lady was finishing on the Friday, and the police came to me on the Friday night to ask would I do the lollipopping, on Monday, because they'd got nobody. And I said, oh no, I said, I've got 2 children. I said, but he said, you're there, Heather. But they knew me, the police, because my dad was way up in the police. So they knew who I was and everything. So he said, it'll just be for a week. So I said, all right, I'll do it. And I'm still here.
Heather used to be my neighbour, and then she moved down the road into a lovely house. And Heather has crossed me over this road safely for numerous of years.
My mate.
My mate, Heather.
And I love my job. And I love my kids. I do really love my kids, you know, but I see children in Sale. They know me, but I can't remember them sometimes because
you've seen a lot of them, haven't you?
That's it, you know, but they all speak to me.
And they've all grown up.
They have grown up, yes. Tremendous, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It's father and son, is it?
Yes.
Father and son. And Heather, you crossed both these people.
Yes.
Yes.
You got both. You got two of these generations across the road.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Oh yes, fantastic, yeah.
What do you got to say, Kirsten?
Right, I would like Trafford to pull the socks up, and I would like them to recognise Heather. I'd like her to be a dame, and I would like her to have freedom of the city, town, I don't know what it's called, but
Yeah,
I would like
both.
her to, yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
I think that's the least she deserves. 53 years in one job that she wasn't even supposed to be in for even a week, was she?
That's right.
And now she's done 53 years, rain or shine. And she's had sadness in her life when she lost her husband, and you know, she still came out. She never let that show on the for the children. So I really want them to do something to acknowledge this wonderful service.
Here, here.
Thank you, Lollipop lady.
Is this the best job you ever had?
It is. Yes, it is the best job I've ever had. It's a good job. I wish more people would do it. You're doing a good service. You know, you're doing a really good service for the community and, you know, for the children, just to make sure they're safe.
So Heather, thank you very much. It has been an absolute pleasure to meet you. My first MBE sighting.
Good. I like that.
I really enjoyed watching you do your work. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And you enjoy your work.
I do. I
That's
really
fantastic.
do.
Heather, I have a little something for you.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know what your
Oh.
favorite lollipop is, but there's some lollipops in there.
Oh, they're all right. They're lovely. I like that. I like the bee. Oh, that is very kind of you.
You're very welcome.
Oh, no. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So you're going to let me use the lollipop stick?
No. Sorry.
How many years do you still think you'll be working for?
I'm just going to carry on and carry on and carry on. How's that?
Amazing.